Igbo mma no dike kele m onye ukwu kele onye nta. Ofo sagokwa o chiefogo ngwagada na ka anyị gbasa ozi nke anyị ji wee bịa n'ụbọchị nke tata. Oge adịrọ, according to Oyibo man, he said time wait for nobody. And that time wait for nobody triggered me to be here this morning for a very important information, because as onye ọrụ na-eme omume na obobe and ndị Igbo na-atụ n'ilu so onye wara na wara no ma o ruo ebe ọ na-eje okay na anakwa until o ruo ebe ọ na-eje. In other words, the English interpreting, when you start a journey, you never get to your destination. You will keep on going until you get to where you are going. And that is the English interpretation of what I said. Anyway, that I will afia afọ biko ọ ga-adịrị anyị na mma. Asị ihe ukwu mere mbọchị ahịa ukwu. Eke n'ore na afọ na nkwọ ya abụrụ ya aka ebe. Anyị wajigo ogu ji ọfọ n'ebe ndị a na-akpụ ndị zoo nọ. We have given them a very long road, and they keep on riding upon the Biafrans. And we cannot take it any longer. Despite the fact that we don't support violence, we never preach violence, we never preach war, we never preach like Ndaboski. We preach peace, and peace we must surely represent always. That is why you see Biafrans are making, a tremendous breakthrough in any way they find themselves, because we always support peace. And that is why I am here this morning. There's a message that is making rounds on the internet about the so-called, whether they call him speaker of, the director of defense media operation, Edward Buba. He said he's a major general. He's sending a threat message to the Biafrans. Not only to one person, not only to two persons, not only to Aba, but to the entire Biafrans, entire region of the 5 states of Biafra. They are not sending the message to South. But that one is the message we are going to treat later. Because here on eme ikpuko chukwu oke abiama ibidobe nwa ka Chineke mezi okwu orisa bi n'igwe onye anyị na-akpụkọ oge niile chukwu oke abiama onye na-epụrụ ihe niile anyị akpụkọ oge n'oge awa dị ugbu a wee na-asị ihe ọma mere anyị nke ọbụla bụ nke ọjọọ biko wee zigara anyị ya. Echiche ọjọọ ndị iro na-eche gbasara Biafrans biko kagbuo ya. Izuzu ọjọọ na ha na-ezu n'ebe ọ na ha gbakọrọ wee dawo ọwụna asọrọ ọkụ ọwụna the evil covenant ọwụna the cabal, which is the Sokoto Caliphate. Anyway they are gathered to discuss the issue of Biafra imegide anyị. Orisa bi n'igwe chukwu oke abịa ma onye na-akpụkọ oge niile ngwa kagbuo ya. Edukwa mbụ na-eche anyị ị na-eche anyị n'otu na-eche anyị n'efie na-eche anyị n'abalị. In fact ibe niile anyị na-aga, you always there for us. Orisa bi n'igwe wee na-akpụkọ oge wee sị biko na ihe nwere ihe atụmatụ ọjọọ nke ndị zoo na-atụ banyere anyị nwawo ndị Biafra aka ya ebifa n'ala. O metere were isi ya buru agụpụ ụzọ agụpụ ọnụ ndụ mmiri ndụ azụ ọkwa ihe anyị na-ekpe mmiri aka na azụ anwụna. Anyị nwa anaghị atụ mmadụ na-arụsị ife anyị na-emewu ikpedo mmadụ na-arụsị arụsị agbara anyị ọgụ mgbe anyị ekpedo onye ọbụla bụ onye na-emeghị ihe ọjọọ. Even if you are a Biafran and your hands is involved in what is happening in Aba, when the thunder is coming. Because if you take within this period, I know na when after president of Iran, it will happen to the president of the zoo. More take time. I had a mono. Man, I'm going to if you are thinking that you are going to eliminate the Biafran from the surface of the earth, that there are no more Igbo, because what is happening in Abana is a strategy to destabilize the southeast, and they bring in more terrorists in military uniform to occupy our land. Every 100 posts, now, before it used to be every 100 posts, we have checkpoints. Now, every 50 meters is checkpoint, military checkpoint. Osio, because one military in a checkpoint. In any country where you have traveled to, I've been a police. Everything about the zoo now that I will carry upside down. Orisa bi n'igwe anyị ka na-akpọgo wee na-ayọ atụmatụ ile anyị atụ n'ụbọchị nke taata. Yiri anyị ekwu na ihe onyonyo a biko ka ọ bụrụ na ntụziaka gị n'afọ Chukwuoke Abịama onye pụrụ ihe niile. Ise ngwa my people, let us go to the reason why we are here. But before then, enweghị ntụrụ aka gbasara the so-called minimum wage and their strike that happened some couple of days ago. It is only in Nigeria. It is only in a country, I mean, Animal Kingdom, a banana republic. You see, the problem is not even the people that are making the law. The problem is not the people that are going on strike. But the problem is the followers, who are the gullibles, who have been divided between ethnic, religious, and some other tribal bigotry. That is exactly the problem, because when you come out now, you shout. Even as we there on the media now, you talk from now till tomorrow. They know already that the Nigerians have short retentive memory. Highest 2 weeks. Continue. That is the reason why you see when I go shout from now till tomorrow. Everybody was shouting about coastal Lagos to Calabar coastal highway. We shout when we are shouting. That is when Tinubu fly from Abuja, go to Lagos and commission it. Today, anybody talking about that? Now that one is the bygone. They don't forget them. Have you ever seen anything about Yaya Bello again in social media? That one self, they don't forget them. That is Nigeria for you. And that is why their so-called leaders is misguiding them and taking them for a ride. A government that is taking hardship allowance in a country that millions of people are suffering. So you are taking the money on your behalf. You are suffering, they are taking the money. Elephant, you are working like an elephant and eating like an ant. A country that the president and vice under 3 months have spent over 8.5 billion only on travel alone. Because did they travel to the space? To let us go to the reason why we are here. And because I be like I gotta go, they collect on our own hardship allowance. Hell, Chineke, in a country where the illiterates are now consulting English to siphon the money that belongs to the people. What do I know? After all, I'm a Biafra, I'm not a Nigerian, so let them continue with whatever they are doing. Hardship allowance. Because if you are watching me, prepare, because very soon, hardship allowance for coming here to give you. Hardship allowance, wardrobe allowance, newspaper allowance. When newspaper fill the whole internet, your so-called gullibles are busy defending it. Go to Tunde IG and see why he posted it, and see why people are defending that. For you to know that country, Otilo. Let us respond to Buba Edward Biko. According to Simon Epa, say we are waiting for the overwhelming pressure. The genocide against the Biafran people is being resisted by the Biafran Defense Forces. You will be defeated at headquarters Nigerian Army. Buba made this statement. Let me read the statement to each and every one of us. For which you know that I want on Africa, and that is one level because I had the Niru. It is no more time to paint words. My brother, just know it that 57 years of genocidal war against the Biafrans have never stopped. Now they have integrated it all in the name of checkpoints. Intimidation in a region that have not any single unrest. In a region that no any single local government are being taken over by bandits or terrorists or kidnappers. You tell me you are sending military for a peacekeep. The place that they need militaries. When they capture Boko Harams, you set them free. Others will come from Abuja to set them free. And tomorrow they will call them the Petas Boko Haram. They surrendered. Surrender to who? They have been captured. They will integrate them into the army and deploy them to Southeast. If I tell you 30,000 or 40,000 loaded of military truck going to the Southeast, no single Igbo man there, no single Yoruba man there, no single South there. All is full of needs from Western Sahel. Can you hear me in that? If I can hit in a bomb, even the Koku Basan Disu. Can you hear me in that? What is the offense of an Igbo man? That's the envy and jealousy that make them to be doing what they are doing today. Fulanis now don't fool our land, though. Allow this one level. My words always comes like a prophecy, but I'm not a prophet. But Emecha Umezu, they are now kidnapping our young people from the ages of 10. Go on. Both male and female. What they are using them to do, we cannot tell. But time shall tell. Overall, it must be treated that the lifeline of the terrorists is the people, and this situation is no exemption. Edward Buba, he said Biafrans are terrorists. Allow those terrorists to go again. You refused. Winning the war without the support of the people is close to impossible. The IPOP capitalized on this to perpetrate attacks on the troops. The situation leaves more to be desired. Accordingly, it is absolutely imperative that the military retaliate against this deadly act only on Biafra soil. Against the troops. The military will be fierce in its response. We will bring overwhelming military pressure on the group to ensure their total defeat only on Biafran soil. In case you have forgotten, let me call your mind back. By sometime last year, or maybe this year, if I'm not mistaken, please, if I'm wrong, correct me. I'm not conversant with date and time, but I can categorically tell you everything that happened. Their so-called Air Force aircraft or helicopter was shot down by Dogogide in Shiroro, Niger State. They lost over 38 military personnel. Do you know that today, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Edward Buba, Christopher Musa, and Tauri Labaja do not declare anything of going to wipe out the people of Niger State. Once again, we don't support violence. We don't support killing of militaries. We don't support killing of anybody whatsoever, as long as that person is a living being. But let the right thing be done. Do to Okeke the same way you do to Okori. That is before Okwama. Okwama happened. They declare war on the people of Okwama that chased out almost all the aged mothers and fathers into a forest for complete 2 good months. They are still lavishing inside the forests. Army destroy houses and kill innocent civilians. They know the people who perpetrated the act in Okwama. Till today, they say they declared them wanted. Do you hear about that story again? They have finished what they want to do on that very regard, because that place belongs to the Biafran territory. If you don't know it now. In that story again, 18 of their personnel were murdered, massacred by Dogogide and his members. Nothing till today, no any single statement or whatsoever came from that so-called presidency or president or chief of defense staff or this Edward Buba annual here. He didn't say anything of helping them out. And we live in peace. We continue. In Zamfara, 5 of them, of their military personnel, were sent to early grave. In fact, they visited the Elohim without judgment. You didn't hear any statement from the president or from the presidency regarding that very matter. They leave it dies down. In Bronu, they lost 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9 personnel. Tinubu does not call for to go and fish out those people who kill the military or whatever. The southeast, unknown gunmen, people who are in mask, come from government house with the Prados tinted bulletproof that represent the signature of those people in government house perpetrated that act. They allow them to go. Even me said that I'm not a military personnel or police or whatever, you can tell me, even if you watching me now, as mumu as some people are, can you tell me that somebody who perpetrates such act will still remain in Aba or we still remain within the axis of other state? Can that still be possible? Even common illiterate of today will tell you that even 1 million miles, they are not within that southeastern territory. They have completed their duty. What of the cars? The Prado Jeeps, tinted, bulletproof, they used to do that act. Where is it come from? Who gave them that car? Do you think that the IPOPs have such money to purchase 2 or 3 Prados, bulletproof, tinted, that one cost over 200 and something million naira? My anger in all this is not because of they are invading our land. My anger in all this is not because they are buying our people. My anger in all this is not because they are occupying our territories. My anger is that we have elders, we have security personnel, we have what they call politicians who choose themselves by themselves, with their self, calling themselves they are representatives of the Southeast. We see all these things. None of them will ever come out to make a single comment. Barely 12 hours that thing happened, a statement came from Abuja and said it is IPOB that attacked the military. No any forensic examination or investigation or whatever had been done. And all our elders, including those people who think they know how to talk, where is Abadibe? Where is Oju Dokalo that thing happened within their nose? Where is T. Oji? And where is Ipazu? Oti cannot say much simply because he's still in the government. But he has done his best to grant scholarship to the families or to the children of the deceased militaries. And have already asked them to mellow down. He will fish out the people who did this. Hiring an expert will not cost him a lot. They will fish out the people who did this. But do you know why they will not agree with him? Because they know what they want. They want to occupy the Biafra land. They want to occupy other state. They want to disintegrate other state. They want government of Oti to look very bad before the eyes of the people. That is why they will never allow him to do the findings. Tell me, where have it occurred to you in this whole world, in this modern world, in this 21st century, that military will be a judge over their own matter? It happens in Okwama, now in Abia State. But the one that happened in the north, no any single action or whatsoever. But we have elders, we have politicians, we have those reps who stayed in Abuja from January to December without not crossing their roads. We have deputy speaker who came from that same state. He never made a comment since this happened. You tell me that these people don't have hand in what is happening in Abia State. We have Benjamin Nekano, who keeps on telling us he's fighting to release Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. On the day Mazin Nnamdi Kanu will go to court, not even his secretary or PA will see 1,000 miles close to court where Mazin Nnamdi Kanu goes to court. I want to know why. If you come out and tell me that Fulanis, they are not our problems. We are the problem of ourselves, because we allow ourselves to be used by these people simply because of cheap popularity and crumbs from those called Kabas table that they're giving to you. If they give you 1 billion naira today, you celebrate. But they are digging trillions of dollars from your own backyard down to Abuja and be sharing it everywhere. You are making money on alcohol, but they ban alcohol in their own state. When they do it Abuja of sharing, they will share money from alcohol and go to use it to develop their own side. Why they will be using you as their puppets? Can you blame them? You cannot blame them, because our own people have been used in all angles. You don't use them to do dirty deals that will make them to shut up. They will not say anything. If you say one thing today, tomorrow, EFCC, DSS, NSCDC, all the security personnel will gather, including Navy, both land, air, and water, will gather to come and arrest you. They will not shut our mouth up. We keep on talking until they do the needful. Let us take some reactions before we round up this broadcast. Because I'm getting headache and heat in a bum. This early morning, heat in a bum. Oluwasegun Kawoye Yoruba. Look at what you there Europe. They send all these small boys up and down. If they buy them, he no go concern you. Leader, they stand up for his people, and leader, they always fund. If they burn you well, come Nigeria, come hold megaphone, dem go help you increase the volume. Ewu. Oluwasegun, we know you very well. I can reply you for this. Simon Ekpa no need to reply you. Yes, he need to come to Nigeria, right? That's very fine. But your son Igboho, he was in Nigeria. They buried his home the same way they buried Martin Namdekan home. He escaped and they trapped him in Cotonou. He came back to Nigeria, okay. Since he came back, have he ever carried out the same movement he used to carry with all his boys inside the forest? Use your tongue to count your teeth. We move. Simon Ekpa say, now here I go there, finish you and your terrorists. I decide how to fight you, and from where I will fight you. Go drink more water so you will get more tears because you are just starting. That is what Simon Ekpa replied to that woman. Then we have who they call Glenn Smith said, Biafran Defense Force has come to save Biafrans from terrorist invaders. God Almighty has their backs. Many things have changed. Glory to God Almighty for giving us victory. We are going to triumph. We are going to triumph, despite the fact that in line of fighting for freedom, many things, many trees have to go down. Many trees have to go down. I don't know who it will be, but as for freedom, we must surely get it, either by hook or by crook. As simple as that. Either by hook or by crook, and we must surely get it. We are rounding up. If you have anything to say, please drop it in the comment section. Nena Wingwe said, military presence. Overwhelming military presence. When has there not been overwhelming military presence in Biafra land? They collect 15 naira from civilians, kidnap or shoot them when they refuse to pay. The only difference now is that Biafrans now have defense force to resist them. Yes, even before this, we always have military presence. Go to Abana and see what they are doing to our people. Going to market now, you cannot drive your car, neither will you go with your motorbike. You will walk, and when they get you, they will keep on flogging you. That is what they are doing. Mazi Chibike said, we are with you, Prime Minister. Okpele said, once Fulanis want to do something dirty jobs, they will either send an Iflefu called Nnamdi Azikiwe and Okonkwo, or something with Edward, Jack, Joe Floss, Matthew, Joe or Christopher, as advised to them by England. And I true this guy talk. Edward Buba is a Christian. Chief of Defense Staff, Christopher Musa, is a Christian. All are doing dirty jobs. Kebako Onyama Wachuku, their spokesperson for the military or DSS, is an Igbo man and also a Christian against the Christians. And that is how they have been programming it right from onset. Dirty job, get the Christians against Christians. And also, when you want to do dirty job against the Muslims, put Christians there so that there will be conflict of interest. Christians have been the one they are using to do dirty jobs in our land. Therefore, Mahe, against his own brothers in Lagos State, Christian, his own brother. Nyesom Wike, against his own brothers in FCT, Christians, against their own brothers, against their own faith. You talk through my brother Okpele. Although if I go on over, say these people are here to understand that the anger of the war is still fresh in our heart. We never forgive him, and we can never forgive them. Of course, the truth we talk. That is the country. Nega said fighting for our survival is sacrosanct. God will surely deliver us from all these Nigerian mess. My dear, God has been doing his best. And it is time we, the Biafrans, rise up and stand our ground. Maybe somebody might ask me now, where are you? Why can't you come and stay? Everybody must not be the same. My duty is what I'm doing now. To get every information from every nooks and crannies and let you know before it happens. To get information from the mouth of a lion and tell it to the people to counter whatever they are saying from Abuja and Lagos State against the Biafrans. That is my duty. And I will never fail for it. I will keep on doing what I know how to do best. You are doing a good job. Salvation First Assembly. Thank you, my dear brother. Everybody said Biafra land must be defended at all costs. Let me shock you. The problem we have, or the problem they still we have, started from Aba. But I can tell you now that the Ebonyi State now have been conquered. If we not do anything fast, that is the state of Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. We might lose Ebonyi State to Fulani headers. Check me if I'm wrong. If we not take time, we not act fast, we might lose Ebonyi State to Fulanis. There is danger in the land of Biafra. For to them, they have been using Hope Uzodinjo to do a very, very bad job in Imo State. Let me show you what Simon Ekpa says here concerning Hope. He said the cry of the Biafrans are increasingly loud. Please give them microphones and loudspeakers and let them put more volumes. So the economy is being used to purchase weapons to keep Biafrans must be crushed. I can tell you that Nigeria is losing, they have lost $1.8 billion in over 2 months. Their external reserve is going down. Where are those monies? They have been using it to buy ammunition and be sending it to Southeast. We don't know what they are preparing, but I can tell you that you can never take Biafrans unaware. We are ever ready for whatever thing they bring. They can't take us by surprise. If they think we fold our arms and watching them, they lied. The problem is not to start the fight, but to finish it. Those who have killed, masterminded the killings of Biafrans for ages and now continue the same old way of killing our people and thinking we will cry on social media as usual. The governments have changed. Those who call themselves or the muscle armed many terrorists to kill our people and paid money to many thinking they can defeat Biafra. Hopeless Uzodinjo have used you enough. Our time to respond to you have come, and the time is now. Leader Obuche said, he who sold his brother to the enemy can never be trusted by the buyer. Now true you talk, my dear. Now true you talk. And that is why they used Rosas Okorocha, where is him today? They dump him. They use Chubo Kadibo, and when he want to help brain, they buy him. Yes. They killed Chubo Kadibo using his own brother, an Igbo man. So, yes, Wike is not exceptional. Dave Umahi is not exceptional. They are the original Ife Juna or Ifa Juna we have in that southeast and south. But time shall tell. Nothing lasts forever. They will hear from us when the time is right. Okay, this man, my brother, according to the reaction over this matter of they call themselves or the muscle dealing with their own people. They are using them. They continue using them. And they will keep on using them. But the fact still remain. Are they Ebu and Ebu? You dare not. An eye for an eye and tooth for a tooth. Shaking, huh? That is what our brother says here. And we have a Joshua Tubeze say, you keep responding from Finland. Come here, let's fight together. Simon. Joshua Tubeze Obata. You don't have a profile picture, but I can tell you, Nazu, they respond. I know my sheep, and they know me, and they hear my voice. Biafran can never respond to this, unless you are among the Biafrans. Lady Banner, Africa #1, said the Biafran Liberation Army Angels are an evangelical crusade. They are on an evangelical crusade. On a mission that must be accomplished. Me and you, we have a role to play. If you have not started playing any role, my dear, start it now. If you cannot be on the front, be at the middle, but do not be at the back. I repeat myself. If you cannot be at the front, try to be at the middle, but do not be at the back. You get why. RC said, if not that gas, they send you a experiment to cause chaos and chase people from their land, it will not work. Gas, who is gas? Be more careful, said stay sad, nigga, you can never happy. I don't understand this your language. Religious freedom and the monitoring spirit said, oh, say it go, we will finish this fight victoriously because it is in line with the will of Elohim that Biafra will be free. Amen and amen. We have prayed enough. It is time for actions. We have prayed enough. It is time for actions. At Mouthpiece said His Excellency Man Simon Ekpa is a game changer. Obatobie, Udogu, the dragon, the finisher. That is what he call him. I don't know about you. Dorati Chinemeremu, A.K. Ogo Obilo said you will buy because of hope, who's or danger. Leave Imo State alone and face your state. You are in diaspora, buying innocent Igbo people, pretending to be fighting for Biafra. We know you are not the one buying people in our league. We are not fools. If we know you are the one. Okay, we know you are the one buying people in the southeast. According to this, our brother Dorothy Chinemeremu Ekog Obilo. Now waiting she talk. Abe sister. Anyway, we are rounding up. We have just few minutes to go, and then we have a Chukuma Waga Wune said time for the dragon to pay them a visit. I agree with you. Advocate one said your days are numbered. Okay, plans are far gone. Simon, you will weep. Bye, you will weep. This one, if you fools, Afon Jazz. Marafa said, well done, good job, Nigerian. Who else noticed that to retweet on X is a very big challenge? I would keep retweeting and he keeps ejecting it. Well, to pass information now about Biafra on a X handle, on X Twitter, let me make this information. Is somehow it seems like they have bought the mind of Elon Musk. Yeah, because most of the posts now, if you want to do it on Twitter, if your account is not verified, it will be very difficult for that thing to go. Difficult for it to go because as long as it contains Biafra, it's somehow difficult. I don't know about you, but I've been experiencing it on my own account. That's why sometimes I prefer to go to Simon Ekpa to bring out the news and give it to your people. Sometimes I post there. When I post it, most of the posts I did there was rejected. Biafra is a brand name. And they keep on chasing us left, right, and center. But we are more than conquerors and we must surely conquer. I don't know about you, but to me, I am very, very happy and I'm very, very sure that Biafra will overcome whatever challenges that comes our way. So my people, now here I go take back break. Because let me allow you to go to your various shops and businesses because it is too early. But we will come back again when you must have gathered the whole early morning business and gather your own early morning sellings. Then we'll come back again for a very lucrative breakdown of Nigeria and Biafra. The message is there waiting for me. So when I come, you will hear everything the way it is. So please, make sure you like this message. You share it, you comment on it. It will not cost you anything. It won't even cost you yourself. Just click the share button. You go ahead and be doing whatever you are doing. I don't see the reason why it is too difficult for people. Come on to comment. Okay, that one can take your time. Maybe you have a customer waiting. But to share won't even take you 1 second. You share whatever you want to share. So share this message. We need to let it go viral. And let the world know what is happening in Aba and the southeast at large. We are under siege. We are under attack. We are living like a captured people in our own territory. You say we are not good. You say we are bad. You say we are this, we are that. You say we are terrorists. Then allow us to go. As simple as that. A country of over 85 to 90 million people, you still capture us. But it is not done now. You can't beat a child and still force that child not to cry. It is never done. So I encourage you and I urge you also to do the needful. It's either you stay at the front or at the middle, but don't stay at the back. Front means you are there. You join me on this. You come to, when you are there in the middle, that means you share every message of Biafra you got on your phone or your desktop. Either you be at the front speaking or fighting, or you are in the middle sharing every message that concerns Biafra that comes your way as many times as possible. That is the only thing you can do. If that's the only thing you can achieve, my dear, you are part of us. But continue doing what you are doing. Even to share. I know it's a very big work, but you have to do it. And the time the time, I mean the day of reckoning shall come, and everybody will receive their own payment at their own coins. That's what I have to say. Enjoy your rest of your day. Until I come your way, gonna see the men. Amanda Eze Okute, reporting live from the platform of Okute Daily Talk. Now here, me I go take back break. Ngwa, me gonna join on Wednesday. Konye wa gozi ono na fanna na nwa na nke monso. It shall be well with all of us. To go there, will never let us to be ashamed in this journey, in this struggle. We must surely accomplish that which we have started. Biafrans, we are never the type that, like Yorubas, who will start fighting that will never finish. No, we have started it and we must see it to the end of it. There's no going back, and as here that will stand. Only one goes here, but you I come and type amen, and I come and share this message, and I come and commenting, and I come and let me subscribe to this channel, because without you, there will be no Okute Daily Talk. That is the same way. Without Biafrans, there will be no Biafra. So keep on sharing, liking, commenting, and subscribing. I come your way again. My name is Amande Aneze Kenesiano. We are going home for sure. The sun must rise. 2024, December 2nd. Now, so please save the date. December 2nd of 2024. That is the day. And the zoo will surely know there's a God that I wrote. We are the Jews of Nigeria. We are the Jews of Africa. And so it's to be. Bye-bye, you know. If I continue talking now, we end tomorrow, but no problem. Let us wait for another time.